Hello and welcome to Palace Intrigue. I'm your host, Mark Francis. A collision in Western Australia has prompted concern for Virginia Giuffre, the woman who accused Prince Andrew of sexual assault and who has long spoken out as a victim of Jeffrey Epstein. Ms Giuffre, 41, shared a harrowing message on social media over the weekend, claiming she had been struck by a school bus traveling at nearly 70 miles per hour and was now suffering from kidney failure. With just 4 days to live, the accompanying image showed her in a hospital bed, her face bruised, and her message was a heartfelt plea to see her 3 children, from whom she is believed to be estranged. However, Western Australian police have offered a markedly different account of events. They confirmed to the Telegraph that a minor crash did occur on March 24th in Neergabby, some 12 miles north of Perth, involving a school bus and a car, but Acting Police Commissioner Kylie Whiteley told reporters that there were no reported injuries as a result of the crash, and that the incident was not reported until the following day by the bus driver. Police assessed the vehicle damage at approximately $2,000 Australian. It has not been officially confirmed that this is the crash to which Ms Giuffre referred. A spokesman for her family said she was banged up and bruised and returned home following the collision, but her condition later worsened, requiring hospitalisation. In a further statement released to Mail Online, the family clarified that Ms Giuffre believed she had posted the alarming update privately on Facebook rather than publicly on Instagram. The statement read, "Virginia thanks everyone for the outpouring of love and support. She is overwhelmed with gratitude. Today she remains in serious condition while receiving medical care." Her father, Sky Roberts, told the Telegraph that she was deeply depressed, largely owing to her separation from her children. "She's not doing good," he said. "She's depressed because she misses her kids. It could be that she could pass away in 4 days, like she said, but if she gets another doctor, they could probably do other things for her." Ms Giuffre has been a prominent voice in the Epstein case. In 2021, she filed a lawsuit in the United States alleging that Prince Andrew sexually assaulted her when she was 17 after she had been trafficked to London by Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell. The Duke of York denied the allegations, stating he had no recollection of meeting her and questioning the authenticity of a now infamous photograph. The case was settled out of court the following year with no admission of liability and a reported multi-million-pound payment. Since then, Ms Giuffre has largely retreated from the public eye, but in recent days has posted emotionally charged messages online, including a note stating, "My beautiful babies have no clue how much I love them, and they're being poisoned with lies. I miss them so very much." Prince Harry is said to be grief-stricken and feels as if he has one of his fingers cut off following the public implosion of his Lesotho-based HIV and AIDS charity Centre Bali. Alex Rayner, an old Etonian friend of the prince who has remained in contact with him, said, "H is very happy for me to speak for him and about how he feels about this awful situation. He is just beyond heartbroken and flabbergasted by the charity he founded as a teenager has been taken hostage by the chair. It feels tantamount to a hostile takeover. He is so upset and hurt and wounded about the things that are being said about him. I think it's too early to tell whether he will just walk away now or whether he might try and get it back. The way he feels is as if he had one of his fingers cut off." There is an undercurrent of stink here because Meghan showed up and it is coming from Dr. Chandauka. It feels like she had her nose put out of joint. Attention has also turned to an awkward moment at a polo trophy ceremony last April, where Meghan appeared to ask Dr. Chandauka to move away from Harry on stage. Video of the event went viral, and according to Rayner, the chair should never have let that narrative take hold, that Meghan had caused an issue. They could have issued a statement and put a stop to it, but they did not. Why? Again, the whole thing smells. It feels planned, and I suspect that the whole thing could only have come from the chair herself. Any chair should have been delighted to have Meghan there. When you have both Sussexes there, it doubles the reaction, the power of it. And yet here she, Dr. Chandauka, is refusing to get hold of a negative narrative which damages Meghan. It makes you wonder where it came from. Dr. Chandauka has said she did not know Meghan was coming and declined to issue a statement, saying it would have exposed the Duchess to even worse trolling. She added, "I would not allow Centre Bali to become an extension of the Sussex brand." Rayner disagreed, saying, "It's Harry's charity polo match and Meghan is his wife. Of course she should have expected her there." Another flashpoint was the sudden loss of the original polo venue. Dr. Chandalkar told Sky News that a wealthy family had offered the grounds but withdrew support when Prince Harry asked to bring a Netflix film crew. "We couldn't afford it, so now we lost the venue." Rayner called that claim simply untrue, adding, "If you were a sponsor, then of course you would want the exposure from a Netflix documentary." Yes, he has gone from being the great hope of the British royal family to being seen as a pariah, but he still attracts a lot of exposure. And with a TV crew in tow, what sponsor would not have wanted the global exposure? This sounds like an excuse to cover up an administrative error at the charity. They lost the venue. Let's not get blinded by "Let's bash Harry" and by the idea that there were racial undertones in play. The situation is that she has failed to administrate her role. She was asked to step down and she refused and took over the charity. More on Palace in just a moment. Rumours have resurfaced regarding Prince William's temperament, with royal biographer Tom Quinn describing the future king as very picky and prone to little tantrums. In comments to Fox News, Quinn said William, much like his father, King Charles III, is used to having things done for him, which can result in frustration when things veer off plan. A former palace aide echoed this sentiment, saying, "They get very irritated very quickly as they are used to having things done for them. They have no idea how much work is involved in the everyday tasks." Catherine, the wonderful Princess of Wales, plays a key role in diffusing her husband's occasional outbursts, according to a source who said she hasn't had everything done for her throughout her life, so she calms him down when he gets a bit fractious. She says he sometimes has to be treated as her fourth child. Royal expert Richard Fitzwilliams says to expect to see more joint appearances by William and Kate. Fitzwilliams told GB News, "I'm sure that whenever possible they will perform joint engagements because they are the world's most glamorous royal couple. There's no doubt that the interest in them as a couple is absolutely vast. Luckily, now she's in remission, but you are looking at the future of the monarchy. If you look at the polls, both of them are tremendously popular, and as a team, they're unbeatable." Kate's Mother's Day tribute has sparked a royal guessing game, with fans wondering if a new four-legged friend has joined the Wales family. In the serene video celebrating the natural beauty of the British countryside, a barefoot Prince William is seen walking with two dogs in tow, one black, one brown. The black Cocker Spaniel is Orla, the family's beloved pet, but the appearance of the second pup has raised eyebrows. There's been no official word from Kensington Palace about a new addition, but some royal watchers have speculated the brown dog may belong to Kate's parents, Carol and Michael Middleton, who were reportedly present during filming. Others believe the pup resembles Nala, a brown Cocker Spaniel owned by Kate's brother, James Middleton, a passionate dog lover, charity patron, and author of Meet Ella, the Dog Who Saved My Life. James notably bred Orla. And if it is a new pup, expect an appropriately elegant name and a starring role in the next round of official photos, possibly to step on any press Meghan's mildly anticipated new podcast receives next week. And there you have it. If you'd like to email us, our address is thepalaceintrigue@gmail.com. Please follow us on Spotify, Apple, or the app of your choice, and leave us a nice review of 5 stars if you're enjoying the show. And don't forget to check out one of our new latest shows. It's called Signal Lost. And it's all about what happens when a particular social media app used by the government and a conversation gets into the wrong hands. Check it out, Signal Lost, wherever you get your podcasts. I'm Mark Francis. My thanks to John McDermott. This is Palace Intrigue, and good times.